Mgomo wetu ulikuwa
Chamge jitop kalenjina mangungui tukulole imitego ibaibai akigere keteshet nebo Kass TV itagat eng logoiwekab emet kigurenan Jacqueline Narusei. Eng kasarta ne koibarasta katuiyetabkei nebo kanetikab sukulishekab barak nebo Wasu ak Kusu kole akoit let kangelelchinetab boisiet ko eng county nebo Uasin Gishu kokatestai kangelelchinetab boisiet kanetik ak kiboitinik chebo sukulitab barak nebo Moi eng kibagenge ak katuiyetabkei nebo kanyoik nebo KMPDU mornetab Uasin Gishu eng katarchinet nebo kisimchi sukulitab barak Moi koityi kamanut magutikab kiboitinik eng sukulinotok. Kamwa kiboitinik chotok bo sukulitab barak nebo Moi kondochin Maoga Papa kole eng nematin komaweksei icheket let ako tesetai kosuldae icheket kangelelchinet akoi kekasyi magutikwak. Kinyoru report eng koindo kobun Timothy Kiplimo.
Mgomo wetu ulikuwa umeanza kabla mgomo wa kitaifa. Mgomo wa kitaifa ulitupata kama tayari tunarindima, mkoko umealika maua. Sasa ndio maana tumerudi, maua yalete matunda. Yes. Tuko kwenye mgomo.
Kamwa kanetik ak kiboitinik chebo sukulitab barak nebo Moi kole akot ngandan koibarasta kandoinatet nebo Wasu ak Kusu en emoni kole kakoit let kangelelchinetab boisiet en emet kobendi kotesentai ichek kangelelchinetab boisiet akoi kosuldae sukulitab barak nebo Moi magutikwak tugul cheboto CBA nekamwa kole tomo kesuldae kong'ete kenyitab 2012.
Lakini kuanzia 2018 hatuna pension, CBA hazijatekelezwa kikamilifu. Mhadhiri wa chuo kikuu amesoma, angalia vitabu, amekula vitabu, amechamsha, amekunywa. Lakini hivi vitabu utapelekea watoto wako, utapelekea bibi yako, waambie haya, hii hapa chamsha, hii ni ugali, hii hapa chamsha ni mboga, hii hapa kachumbali, engeleni kwenye meza mle. Utafanya hivyo? Sio, utakwambia rudi kwenye mfuko. Lakini kama mfuko wako mkavu, mtoto wa mhadhiri anafukuzwa shuleni. Mhadhiri hana hela ya kulipa karo. Na huku nje na jina kubwa anaitwa profesa. Profesa bila hela mfukoni, jameni.
Yunis Tarus ko kandoindetab Kudhea eng sukulitab barak nebo Moi.
Tuko tayari kwenda nyumbani na tunakufa. Tunaenda kufa ni kwa sababu ya remittance ya banks. So banks imetuandamisha mpaka hata mimi binafsi niliweza hata kuweza kusema wacha niende niuze kidney yangu ili nisulishe maneno ya andamisho ya banks. Na watoto wangu wako nyumbani na hata wenzetu wa Kudhea wako nyumbani, wengine wamesoma lakini sasa wako nyumbani pale.
Ter ak kangelelchinetab boisiet ne koisuldae kotugul kanetik ak kiboitinik chebo sukulitab barak nebo Moi ko en betutab raini kokachut kandoik chebo KMPDU mornetab Uasin Gishu kangelelchinetab boisiet noto. Ole kamwa ichek kole maiyani kotestai kandoinatet neya en sukulinoto bo barak nebo Moi.
Moi University Institution ambao kwa wakati mwingi sana tumeona udhoofu kutoka kwa management. Yes. For doing the right things. Hawataki kufanya ile kitu ya haki kwa mfanyikazi wa kawaida.
Supervision money has not been paid, pension has not been paid, and that is why we are here today, because they have not remitted even our bank loans. They deduct and they do not remit to the banks.
So we want to ask kindly the government, if our money is in the treasury, release it. And if the money was released to the university, we want to ask the university management and council to be responsible and resign.
Ninaomba viongozi wote wa Kenya, tafadhali hebu mulika Moi University na mtupatie usingizi tena, na mtupatie watoto wetu wakule kama wengine, na mtupatie hata tufae kama wengine. Wengine wetu hata wanaomba chakula, wengine wetu wanalala njaa, na hata sukari imepanda, na hata wengine wamekufa.
Kong'eten kanaset nebo Eldoret en county nebo Uasin Gishu, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass TV, kaninyu ko Timothy Kiplimo.
Kakumange alak eng MPs kobun county nebo Kericho kondochin majority leader eng Senate nebo emoni akomwa kole bendi koisto eng boisiet Deputy President nebo emoni Rigathi Gachagua kobun motion nebo impeachment eng mwaet kole makotindoi maget Deputy President nebo koboisiechi emoni akotoret President eng kasuldaetab boisionik cheterter chebo bandab tai. Kinyoru report eng koindo kobun Robert Siele.
Kamwa kandoik kondochin majority leader en Senate nebo emoni Aaron Cheruyat ak county MP nebo Kericho Beatrice Kemei kole magat kikochi boroindo president nebo emoni Dr. William Ruto kosuldaen boisionikab bandab tai. Ole koibor kamugetab keisto en boisiet Deputy President nebo emoni Rigathi Gachagua kobun oretab impeachment.
Ingele en ngalechoton ko kirwoget kobekyin Senate konondochin so orwochin ye orwoch nekotil kemiten yoton.
Ki jeshi nebo president ako women reps tugul ak all the women leaders chebo Kericho ko kokoyan ak chebo Kenya kole panganet kononi kibendi tai kou noni kot keker kele katobot emet komie. So amun kioyoktechi ko kastab aeng yon kamwa kandoichu kokinde siyet ako kinyoru kalyet en emoni yekakeyai kit nekiyoe.
Kosubkei ak MPs Nelson Koech Songo nebo Belgut, Hilary Koskei nebo Kipkelion West, Joseph Cherorot nebo Kipkelion East kobendi koistoen boisiet Deputy President kobun impeachment en wikit nenyone kosubkei ak nemakotindoi kamuget ab konom boroinoton.
Ko borioni kikose nikibo JMC ko chito nekimi JMC ko kokas amut kit nekomwa minister en Nairobi. Ko kokile akachek amun kiakolit cherotwet akole kebe gaa ko kokile kiame kale kiame ne ko kale kiamishi kelio ingirgit neluchengo komache kochenge kachego kimoche wembet ana kikuja uani noni kimoche raketala
ko kichobok komie ko kinde sei ko kinone ko wendi chito gaa mau none osoiwech koyo gaa kecheng chito age mau none. Professor David Koech's level.
Kangalaldos kandoichoton en kokwetab Matera en Sigawet Soin en county nebo Kericho en ikartab konoretab Davy Koech ne agenge en chekitau kibagengeitab chikilisiet nebo Kenya Medical Research Institute KEMRI en emoni ole kakilos inendet kobaten kamach neki MP nebo Lugari en emoni Cyrus Chirongo keyochi imanit Davy Koech ak kewek malik chemwaat kele kikinyalil ak kereben inendet.
Mimi nakuomba kitu kimoja, hizo titles ambazo ziko anti corruption mrudishie familia ya David. Nyumba ya Virginia irudishwe. Mkinifanyia hiyo, mimi sina shida na nyinyi. Mtu ambaye research yake imesaidia wagonjwa wanaishi zaidi ya vile wangeishi. What more can you pay that person with? Hata kama ni hiyo vitu yote mnamuitisha kuhusu huyu shujaa wetu. Kwa hivyo mimi nakubaliana na wewe. Mali yake yoyote ambaye wengine walichukua kwa njia ambayo si ya haki, tutakabiliana nayo mpaka irudi katika mikono ya familia hii.
Professor Davy Koech ko ng'amutiat nebo chikilisietab kanyoiset neng'etu atindonindenyin en KEMRI ole kiit kerat en kasarta age kotomo kotyach president nebo emoni Dr. William Ruto en kosom county MP nebo Kericho Beatrice Kemei kotestai kakimitetab chikilisiet en mionwogik cheterter kou en magetab Professor Koech.
In terms of health, do more research. And I want to believe today, as a country, we need to put more resources in research. More resources in research, and especially the diseases that is killing many of our people. We've talked of cancer, we have the diabetes and the many others.
En igoroton kowege bolotetab magetab MCS chebo County Assembly nebo Kericho koisto governor nebo county noton bo Kericho Dr. Eric Mutai en impeachment ole kamwa senator nebo Kericho Aaron Cheruyot kole igeni tiletab County Assembly noton en Senate.
Kogomoche amwa ale kitore tumwek kastab somok ako chomwek kiyai choritik asikobit boisionik akobwa bikai akobwa tuguk chechang kukoborik sana kogol.
Kemwa akinye MCA maji. Mamaje amwaje bo Kericho. Na nasis kabisa damu ng'alek tugul ko mwisho ngokache bo Kericho ngokache bo Nairobi kobekyin kotab Senate na nasis akakany baronok kityo kile kakimwa akere ale bas kakimwa kuni.
Kong'eten county nebo Kericho logoiwekab emet chebo Kass kainenyun ko Robert Siele.
Kaityi aragenet meng'ik ak chemung'arainikab taonitab Kericho yekangonyor bortab muren agenge nebo kenyisiekab kwen nemwaat kele ko chemung'araindet eng taoninoto kokakosang'inin eng ketit nemite tabandab oret eng komasatak kole agoi kebendi soet kotomo kenai kit nekoibchi chichotok koib kakwautiet nebo kobetegei sobet. Kinyoru report kora kobun Robert Siele.
Kai karagenet en meng'ikab taonitab Kericho ak chemung'arainik kan kenyor bortab chichoton nebo kenyisiekab kwen kosang'inse en ketit agenge nemiten en tabandab oret kemondoi en taonitab Kericho ketokyin komosta nebo Kisumu Road.
Kainutik ko Peter Sige ko karusei kwong'et yekan ketesetai kebendi boisionik kenyoru chi nekaigetgei en Kericho anan opposite karibu Siloam. Chichi ko kikose kele mi biik chemwoe kobore ki aldo saburioshek en stage ireyun, lakini kou en ane ko mongen, lakini angen ale kakonai biik chechang ako kakile chito nebo biashara en taon ini.
Kainenyu ko Alex Arap Kilel. Kinosome kimwoe mutyo en wero kamuch kopotesan maisha en amune chemakingen kele koim ne.
Mwae logoiwek kole chichoton kibwotyin ko agenge en chemung'arainik netam koaldoishe en taonitab Kericho ole makingen kit nekaikochi inendet koib kakwautyonoton koboisien rogoet kosubkei ak alak en biikab emet chekanai ko en konekit ko kakotyem chichoton kobetengei sobet kokae kerichek kosubkei ak kaimutik chebo gaa. Kabiniton en kasarta nekokotestai kolany kaitetab biik chebetengei sobet en county nebo Kericho kosubkei ak terchinoshekab kapchi ak kaimutik cheterter ole kaboisien boroinoton alak en biikab emet kosom murenik ak biikab emet kocheng kotikonet en terchinoshekab kapchi chebune icheket.
Ko kamoche asom murenik yon otinye stress ongemwochingei. Ko keker missing kele biik chechang ko kokonam koket alak alak kerichek. Ko kit nekomoche amwa ongemwochingei ak icheng chi chorwa neng'ung ndon itinye kabwatutik imwochi sikobit kotoretin. Kinge kele en kasari nguni kochang stress. Ako yon memwochi chi komaimuchi chi konai kole ne kit neimin, lakini nimwochi chito ngo komuchi kotoretin. Amoche asomok chi tugul non itinye kabwatutik che mara ikere kokakoimin missing bairusinat imwochi ngo sikobit kotoretin. Mami chi nemoimigei nguni en kasari, kiimigei chang tugun cheimi sobet, lakini amoche amwowok omwochingei amatiungchigei tuguk inyegen. Mwochin ngo sikobit komwoun kit neimuchi iyai, imuchi konamin eut ak kotoretin.
So kisome kabisa kele in case of anything kokaimin maisha icheng chorwa ong'alal tugul akityo otatuan shida mara ko shida chebo kot anan chebo ne anan deni lakini ko ma solution kiketkei. Asome ale biik vijana ongerikchinot Mungu sikotoretech.
Kakibortab chichoton ko kot nekonoren muswek nebo sipitalitab county referral nebo Kericho en kasarta nekakotoi afisaekab ribsetab kalyet chikilisiet kotinygei ak yautyonoton. Kong'eten county nebo Kericho, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyun ko Robert Siele.
Pendi konyoru dividends anan kelchin nebo silingishek 10 kabatikab chaik chebo Siret Outgrowers Empowerment and Producer Company. Kamwa nebo ng'echeret eng kibagenge inotok Wilson Tuwei kole nitok kotesetai kosire anan koteset eng kenyit nekosirto ole kaibarasta inenotok eng tuyet nebo kenyit anan AGM nekatestai eng kamunitab chaik nebo Kamarich eng Kaptumo eng county nebo Nandi. Kinyoru reports kobun Nelson Tarbei.
Kamwa Tuwei kole bendi membeekab kampuninoto konyoru kelchin nemite barak anganye kenyit nekosirtoi ole kikomuch ichek eng kenyit age tugul kotes kelchin.
Korani kendoi tuyet nebo AGM nebo 18 yetab ketou. Nitok ko kokonech keker dividends chebo farmers chechoket ko kikitoune shilling 2 kebe ako shilling 4 kebe shilling 5 kosubkei ak kotestai projects. Ko kenyit konye ko kenyit nekokararan nekomi barak kora nekikibwotchini kele kamokoya ak kenyit nebo 2022 ak 2023 ko nekakonech kekonu shilling 10 kong'ete shilling 8 chekikindoi chekibo 2022. Ko betutab rani kakedeclaren dividends to the farmers. Mekelechi wakulima kokilgei kobut chaik chekororonen siketesetai keborchinigei beit nekararan eng market.
Kacher ine kabatik kokes chaik chemite barak quality asikobit kotoret alyetab chaik eng siretab Mombasa. Ole kabinit eng kasarta nekotestai konyor kaimutik siretab chaik.
Makingen as kito neyookse eng 2024 amu kibit shida nebo ng'alekab chaik chemakialda Mombasa chechang chekimuch kochil beishekab chaik. Kenyit nekosirtoi ko kenyit nekoter kitikin eng kenyisiek alak amu kichang'a chaik chekimi Mombasa chemakialda, particularly areas chebo KTDA ko kichang chaik chekimite Mombasa. Ko ngochang'a chaik eng market ko normally supply and demand kong'eme beitab chaik. Ko ngele ngeker ko notok problem. Kwa kityo maybe tom koelewan kora kiboitinik komeche kinet kiboitinik sikongen akichek kole wetoi beitab chaik. Lakini kito nesire tugul ko quality nebo chaik ko beit. Ngot kirib quality nenyonet ku chebo olimbo Embu. Mu kokibe Embu sikiro ole kiipto chaik koba fanda keboishe kitongok kitinye nguno nini so kemeche kora kinet wakulima chechoket kebe kunotok chi nemuch kobut chaik chekororonen ko neribe inebute 7 days ngibut chaik 7 days around 7-8 ko kowolokse straight away ngalekab quality akenyor market nekararan.
Kabaibachi ine kora nekemuch kabatichoto asire 10,000 kolewen ichek kokeny ole kayamis ine kole borchinkei ichek kotes lainda eng kampuninoto king'oe chaik eng Kamarich.
Amache ahimisan directors tugul keyochi farmers kito nekararan akelechi wakulima kora kobut chaik chekororonen siketestai kunitok.
Eng komastanywa koboibochi kabatichoto kelchinoik anan dividends chekanyor ole kacher ichek kandoikab kampuninoto kotestai koborchigei kokanapta kampuninoto asikobit koistoegei ichek kaimutik chebunei.
Amoche awekyi kongoi directors chechok amu kasit nekikwai. Ki kenyit konye ko kikonech siling 8 ako kenyit nekibo let ko kikakonech silingishek 6 konyo 8 rani komi 10. Amoche alei directors kongoi.
Kong'eteke county nebo Nandi logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Nelson Tarbei.
Kakiyachi surgery nebo konyek nemakilipani meng'ikab Kabulwa eng Kerio Valley eng kanyoisonoto kaisuldae sipitalitab boror nebo Iten. Chechang eng meng'ichoto kotindo miondab cataract. Kinyoru report eng koindo kobun Andrew Kimeto.
Kanyor kelchin nebo kanyoisetab buch nebo konyek meng'ikab Kabulwa eng Kerio Valley kosubkei ak chong'indab biik chemanyoru kanyoisonoto eng kebeberata eng nyumnyumindo kosubkei ak ofisayat nebo kanyoisetab konyek eng sipitalitab boror eng taonitab Iten nekaindochi tetutionoto Benson B. Watt komwa kole chechang eng bichoto tinye miondab konyek nenaat ko cataract.
Area of Kerio Valley we have a lot of patients with cataracts. The reason as to why we have people in the valley with the cataracts is that because of UV lights. And most of the time we tell our people to wear capes or have sunglasses, but most people do not like to wear that. But because of exposure to sunlight and UV lights, then chances are that you are likely to get cataracts. Old age also contributes so much to complications of cataracts, people getting cataracts. So we have been screening patients. We have a lot of patients who have cataract that require surgery.
Kaikoito kurset biwot koityi meng'ikab Kerio Valley chetinye mionwek choto bo konyek cheboto cataract komongei asikonyor toretet eng sipitalitab boror nebo Iten County Referral Hospital amu mitei kebeberta netinye mashinishek chebo kasari chekinyoe konyek. Eng tetutionoto ko kakiyochi surgery nebo konyek biik cheite 88 eng kebeberata.
Because of the distance and the terrain of the land, so most of these people are elderly and they don't have enough support. And I want to call upon all young people who are living with elderly people to be supportive and help their parents to be able to get medical services well. We had patients who were blind, totally blind, but after the operation, they were so happy that they left home seeing and walking without being supported. Having a blind person at home is a big problem. It's so expensive, but it is cheap to take this person to get medical services, and they will be able to see and they will be able to work on their own. I want to encourage people that we need to be checked our eyes once in a year, then to know the status of your eyes, see what it is, and take care of your eyes, because that is the window or the door to your life.
Kong'ete county nebo Elgeyo Marakwet, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Andrew Kimeto.
Kagomwa Principal Secretary nebo Immigration Ambassador Julius Bito kole ripotin kiwato chebo emoni asimachut miando notok po mpox nekotestai koletagei eng oleo eng ematunwek cheterter eng Africa. Kamwa Bito kole yae chikilishet neyamat serikali kotinygei ak biik chebune kiwatoshek cheterter chebo emoni. Ng'ololi inendet eng county nebo Baringo.
In terms of mpox, I want to say that we are part of a multi-agency committee, and immigration takes care of the borders. And I want to say that we are working very closely with the Ministry of Health to ensure that we guard our borders against anything that can come from our borders in terms of any infections. And as you know, our borders are manned in a multi-agency way. Multi-agency means we have immigration, we have KRA, we have the police, we have the Ministry of Health, we have Ministry of Agriculture, We have everybody in that committee, so the committee meets regularly to ensure that we monitor the developments in our border. But so far, so good. Our borders are safe, and that we are doing everything possible to ensure that Mbox does not come into our country.
Kanyor kanyaiset nebo abuch mengik chebo Sogo eng sub-county nebo Narok South kobun kibagengeit nebo Resource Development Agency koboisie ak serikalitab county nebo Narok ak isuldae kanyaisonotok bo konyek eng sipitalitab Sogo Health Center nemitei eng sub-county notok pa Narok South. Kinyor report kobun Nicholas Rono.
Ngololchin keteshoni agenge en konyoik kobun kibagengeit nebo Resource Development Agency Ngugi Stephen komwa ine kole miten barak miondo nebo konyek en koitet neo nebo meng'ik chebo sub-county noton bo Narok South. Olekep kasarta koker kole kokikochi konyoiset nebo buch meng'ik choton kotoretigei ak serikalitab county nebo Narok ko oret nebo kekanapta tililindo en county noton.
What we are doing here is we are doing surgeries, we are also giving glasses, we are also treating those with eye problems. What we have realized is there's a lot of people here with a lot of these problems. And out of this, we have done, we have screened a lot of school-going children who had a lot of allergies, which we have treated. We have also seen a lot of old people who have been taken care of by some of the children who are not going to school. So what we have done is to bring these services to these people so that we can alleviate poverty, we can improve on their economic situation, and even the health in general of their well-being.
Kosipkei ak Ngugi ko makenywan ko kokoito konyoiset nebo buch nebo konyek en meng'ik chebo county nebo Narok ole kacher chi age tugul netindoi koimutiet nebo konyek korutechi sipitalinoton bo Sogo Health Center en kole igeni kwo barak koitet nebo biik checheng'e konyoisonoton.
Our expectation with this exercise is to do as many people as possible, to give gift of sight to this community in Sogo area and the larger Narok County. So with that, we know that that these people will benefit very much from this exercise.
Kotindo boiboiyet alake en meng'ik chebo komosoton bo Sogo ak komoswek cherikchindos chekonyor konyoiset en akowek kikongoi kibagenge inoton koboto serikalitab county nebo Narok en kakwautionoton bo konyoiset nebo konyek.
Kwa majina mimi ni Nelly Lesere, mkaaji wa Sogo. Tumekuja hospitali leo kwa wingi tukiwa na shida ya macho, na tumefurahia wahuduma kutoka combine with Australia pamoja na kaunti ya Narok. Tumeshukuru, tumepata miwani ya kusoma, wengine naona wakifanyiwa upasuaji wakiwa na shida tofauti. Kwa hivyo tumesaidika na tunashukuru. Tunasema Mungu awabariki. Tumefurahia na tunasema wengi hawakusikia. Karibuni sana tena, msiende mbali, ili sijui ni chakula sijui ni nini. Siku hizi watu hawana macho, hata watoto wadogo. Kwa hivyo msiende mbali, endeni for a few days, tunawakaribisha tena.
En logoiwekab emet chebo Kass International kong'eten Sogo en county nebo Narok, kainenyun ko Nicholas Rono.
Kakomonge alak eng meng'ik chebo Sinendet agoi Kaptaragon eng Amalo eng Kuresoi South akobor kaimetabkei kosubkei ak oret nebo Kabartoja Kiptaragon agoi Senin nekamwa kole kikong'emakis ama kobunakse. Kaba oret meng'ichoto kosome kandoik chebo kebeberata kokuschi kong icheket akotech ortinwechoto. Kinyoru report kobun Sylvester Rono.
Kosubkei ak meng'ichoton bo kebeberta nebo Sinendet akoi Kiptaragon en kebeberta nebo Amalo en Kuresoi South komakobunokse oranoton netuitos kokwotinwek cheterter cheboto sukulit nebo muswoknotet nebo Kiptaragon.
Koseretyo logok en komositon ako makikere kiy age tugul walet age tugul nemuch kenyoru konekit. Kotorchigei kandoik makoshindos county ak national. So kibiregei kityo ak keseretosi, so ingele ngobirgei biik en barak yun koseretos biik en ng'weny.
Orani kong'eten Metkei Kabartonjo akonyokwo baka network akowendi baka Kwendo.
Kasome ichek MCA nenywanet Robert Lang'at, MB Joseph Tanui ak Governor Susan Kihiga kotuyogei akocheng walutiet en oranoton.
So ko mamondoi tuguchan tugul. akot karisiek choyobu Kericho chombo Kuresoi factory Bokobel komakobendi chaik en ireu. Ikeseret kibutyoti ko ki temik chego ole ngurwoni komi society nebo dairy farmers cooperative society lakini makomi chego amun mabendi chego isertogei chego en ireu.
Kandoik kemoche oyoiwech kasit amun kikilewenok. Oyoiwech kasit.
Chongindo nebo biik cheboisien oranoton ko kobotik chekamwa kole makoite rurutik siro en kasarta nenyolu ak lagokab sugul chebo TTI chekakonyor ichek kaimutik koitita sugul.
Koumionso students, umiondos konetik akot echek sigik ko nginde basari chebo CDF komaboisie amun wekse lagok mami lagok kowek oleo amun seretos. Bwone lagok chebo olimbo Garissa, Gilgil, ano bwone ak slippers, open shoes lakini ngoitu yu ilochi kambut 24/7. So makinoe kele kikiyai makosa ne biikab Sinendet location ak Kiptarakon.
Kongeten county nebo Nakuru, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass. Kainenyun ko Sylvester Rono.
Kagomwa cabinet secretary nebo kibagengeisiek anan cooperatives Wycliffe Ambetse Oparanya kole mamite magutik alak tugul eng serikalitab emoni kotaban kamunitab chego nebo New KCC kotononjigei anan privatization ole mwoe kole kokosuldae icheket magutik tugul chebo kanabtaetab kamuninotok akobotik. Kinyoru report kobun Isaac Ogi.
Kongolole kasarta nekarutochi kampunitab chego noton nebo New KCC nemite eng taonitab Eldoret komwa cabinet secretary noton nebo cooperatives Wycliffe Ambetsa Oparanya kole manyolu kosich kaiweisiet age tugul kabotik chotok chebo baetab tuga chebo chego kotinygei ak kakwautiet nekimache serikalitab emoni kotononjigei kampunit notok anan privatization.
No, not at the moment. Those are stories. This company is not going to be privatized. There is discussion towards that direction. But I can tell you that is up to the government to make a decision. Farmers met me yesterday, we discussed about it, but it's not in the near future. Otherwise, it will scare farmers for nothing.
Kayamis Oparanya kabatik tugul kole bendi konyoru melekwekwak amait let arawani nyonei ole some tononjinet noton nebo kampunit notok bo KCC koro kole kaliponji kabatik melekwekwak tugul eng kasarta nenyolunot.
First thing, I've ordered that farmers must be paid on time. And farmers for this who have delivered for milk for this month will be paid by 5th of the following month. If they are not paid, of course, those who are responsible will be accountable for that. Secondly, I've ordered that every factory will be a cost center so that it is able to manage its own affairs, is able to take milk per the target, is able to pay farmers, is able to pay employees, is able to pay utilities. Can you imagine that Meru cooperative collects 1 million liters of milk per day, and it is only operating within Meru and Tarakaniti. Brookside is able to collect 800 million liters per day, 800,000 per day, 800,000 per day. Kizunguri is able to collect 600,000 per day. KCC, which has a network all over Kenya, is able to collect 150,000. Can you imagine? Are we not joking?
Kamwa Oparanya kole nyolu kerib kabatik kotinygei ak icheket chotok chenamu mogornonditab emoni ole some icheket kora kokimit kamangunetab chego koba kampunit notok bo New KCC.
The president has directed that every farmer must be paid 50 shillings on delivery of milk, 50 shillings per liter, and must be paid on time. Because of that action, the president has given KCC 1 billion shillings to make sure that the farmers' arrears are paid. And we are expecting another 1 billion. That billion will be used to clear all the arrears. As soon as all the arrears are now cleared, we are going to have a dedicated bank account that will pay farmers, will be used to pay farmers. And it will be revolving so that farmers are paid on time. So the managers who are here now, this is your responsibility to make sure that within 90 days, this factory is breaks even, so that you are able to pay farmers on time, you request money from the escrow account, you are able to pay employees, you are able to pay utilities. And you have 90 days to do so. Because milk is a daily thing. It's not like coffee, where we make a decision and we have to wait for a whole year because you harvest once a year. This is a daily business. And you must make sure that those farmers who deliver milk, their inputs are taken care of. Where do they get the inputs? The farmers must be the kings.
Kong'etke taonit neo nebo Eldoret eng county nebo Uasin Gishu, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass, kainenyu ko Isaac Kogei.
Kagomange benkit neo nebo Central Bank of Kenya ak report neiboru kole kiui mung'aret eng benkishekab emetab Kenya eng arawetab 8 kenyini mising okotinygei ak aisurut neyoche benkishek cheterter kasarta notok ikoitoi besenwek. Kinyoru report kobun Victor Korir.
Kotiengei report nebo CBK kotogu kotesetai kosuldoen benkitab cooperative tetutik cheterter cheibu kelchin en customers chechik. Ole ngekerchin ak report nekibo arawetab 7 kenyini kokotestai kwo ng'wony interest chekeyochi biik cheibe besenwek kobun benkitab cooperative. En arawetab 8 ko kaibor report nebo CBK kole nguni kokiyach benkitab cooperative overall interest nebo 15.14% ngekerchin ak 15.18% nekikiyoche en arawetab 7 en kasarta nekichuchuch aisurut nekiyoche customers chekiib overdraft kong'eten average nebo kebeberta nebo 13.89 en bogol en arawetab 7 ak kebeberta nebo 13.5 en bogol en arawetab 8. Agenge en kelchinoik chebitu kobun kachuchuketab interest cheterter chekiyoche customers chebo benkitab cooperative ko nenyumnyumitu sometab besenwek chekiboisien en taunet anan ko kabaretab mung'arosiek kosubkei ak newendi ng'wony alyetab besendo. Victor Korir, Kass, Nairobi.
Itagat eng logoiwekab redioshek ole kakilumda eng betutab rani eng taonitab Nairobi kabelishetab ket baskilishek nebo Africa 2024 Cycling Championship nekiyoe eng emetab Kenya eng arawet nenyone. Kimang'u kebaorionji ketikab baskilishek kobun ematunwekab Africa.
Tetatgei kabelisienoton kong'eten tarikit 9 ak tarikit 13 eng arawet nenyone, arawet nebo 10 en counties chebo Uasin Gishu, Elgeyo Marakwet ak Nandi County. Kaindochi igorta nebo lumdaet nebo kabelisioniton Cabinet Secretary nebo ureriosiek Kipchumba Murkomen nikong'ong kole ikochin serikalitab emoni toretet neo kabelisienoton akoboisien boroindo kosom biikab emet komongei asikobaorionji kabelisienoton netai keyai eng emet nebo Kenya.
We are a nation with deep passion for sports, and this event offers us the opportunity to further showcase our ability to organize major international competitions. And as part of the curtain raiser of the upcoming Africa Cup of Nations, such competitions gives us the opportunity to showcase our ability and capacity to host these events. And as let me just emphasize that we are going to make sure that we give opportunity to all our sports people in all sectors, not just football and rugby and volleyball and athletics. We're also going to open door for many of our other athletes to participate in these very important events.
Kaboisien boroindoton Nancy Akinyi ne inendet ko ketindetab boskilishek ak kikobel menilok chechang en career nenyin nebo ketet nebo boskilit kosom serikali kotoret icheket eng tetutik cheterter en kasarta nechopchingei kabelisioniton.
We are not so well recognized as other sports. Kubwa, we just don't run, we also ride bicycles. So we are asking for your support because with the little support we've received from the government, we've been able to get medals. And I also got a scholarship from the IOC through NOC and the Federation. So thanks to them. And I just missed by a whisker to go to the Olympics because I'm ranked number 4 in mountain biking in Africa. Thank you so much. And as you know, this sport is also like an equipment and a very expensive sport, which is a huge challenge. So we are requesting for your support to help us with the equipment for training. When you're helping us with the equipment, help us with the equipment for training and also for racing.
Tetet kutoki kabelisyonoton en county nebo Uasin Gishu akosubkei ak Captain Sankor, Chief Officer en county noton nebo Uasin Gishu, kochobot county nebo Uasin Gishu kotet kabelisyonoton.
We are actually preparing, and we would like also to appreciate and thank the partners that have partnered with us in preparation for this great event. I would like to call the people of Uasin Gishu for this great event. It's our own. We have to take it up. And on 10th of October, we'll be having mass cycling event, which will take place in Eldoret. We shall come up in large numbers. We can come with our own, what do they call, bicycles, so that we can participate in this event. And on the other days, because we'll be having 5 consecutive days, and this is now an international thing, we should also come up in large numbers to cheer our cyclists. And definitely from there, it will inculcate in us the sense and the culture of also taking up this program.
Kimangu kebaorionji ketikab boskilishek kobun emotinwek 30 en continent nebo Africa. Martin Cheruiyot, Tignur, Kass TV, ureriosiek.
Chitab kalenjin kakitukyo takaimetab logoiwek chok chebo emet ak ureriosiek chekakimuch kebun kong'ete studio nebo Kass TV kikurenan Jacqueline Arusei ak amabun kit age tugul nemie.